We are continuing Quint's Revenge developer Let's Play with the last of the 3 Robot Masters, which is a little hard. Nice. Next in the weakness order is, in fact, Needleman. Needleman is weak to spinning top. Weak for the speedrunners. Actually, he's also weak to air shooters, so there's that. This is one of those stages which got a slight buff, slight change to the enemy layouts between versions. There used to be an enemy here, which is stupid because of the pit right there. The enemy got moved to here. What doesn't help but the fact that this enemy is shielded. The making a game in 6 weeks is a hell of a drug, let me tell you that. I'm going to ignore you, take damage from you, and ignore you. There's one up here, and this bike thing mechanic, pretty much straight out of Metropolis Zone for Sonic 2. Only I think the one in Sonic 2 were a lot better. These are a little on the fast side, but to be fair, Quint's fast. Although to be fair, Sonic's fast too, and I want this fast in Sonic 2. Whatever. Here's another one of the Orbinauts. There's a lot of Sonic references in this stage, apparently. And we've got the mid-boss. The giant metal from Needleman's stage. Sure. From Dark Needleman's stage at that. It's not even from Needleman's original stage. It will eventually die, don't worry. And we've got an E-Tank in case we want it. Clash Blaster will break that down, but you're meant to use Hard Knuckle, which we don't have yet, so boo. Nothing. You can duck underneath Sniper Joe's, Hammer Joe's Mighty Hammer! Needleman stage wasn't very well thought out, but it was the first one of these built, so that's got something to do with it. Do not ask why the metal casing around the guns also reflects bullets when they don't in the original game. I don't know. We've got this platform. Do you want to know how useless this platform is? That useless. The platform is literally useless. Here we've got the worst introduction to a gimmick I've ever seen. This thing. What's going on? Will this thing kill me? I don't know. You're meant to figure out that, yes, you can stand behind these things and let this thing pass over you to be safe. What has been pointed out to me several times, and I completely agree with them 100%, is this screen is much better for introducing this thing, because you are forced to go behind the screen and let this thing pass over your head. Obviously these things are going to instant kill you. This Mega Man game, they're spiky, and I don't like the Hammer Joe. So we're just going to air shoot him down. And we got Needleman. Needleman's a tricky customer. Do not let him get close to you, otherwise he will do that. And the Needle Crusher, which is now his weapon, is hurts, shall we say. He'll only use it if he gets close to you, which he likes to do because obviously him shooting the bullets in the air, the needle cannon into the air, it's designed to make you get close to him. And I forgot to press the dash button. I know it said it was be a deathless Let's Play. I'm not sure what happened there, but you know what, whatever. Doors in this game just like to be weird, strange entities. Ow. So yeah, Needleman is fairly tough. He's got tougher in his updates because he's a lot faster than he used to be. Beforehand he had a lot of waiting time between attacks, but now that's pretty much got halved. He's still fair, though, I think. He's just a lot harder than he used to be. He's no longer one of the nothing bosses that plague the game. We get Needle Crusher, which is a short-range attack, kind of like Marley's Shackle from Christmas Carol. And yeah, anyway. Next up in the weakness order is Magnum. This is the level I had help with from Loyana. In fact, the most obvious Magnum gimmick, this one, he came up with. And he also came up with the signs for this as well. He just said, why don't I have a big magnet? And I said, well, yeah, sure. Want to have a big magnet you could control? I said, yeah, sure. And he came up with the signs, and yeah, very helpful. So this is one of the levels I had help with, and he'll even design some of the later sections. So he will be possibly helping out with Quint's Revenge 2 in some sections. So there's that. So yeah, here's got the magnet introduction. This sign tells you press down to go down. You can also press up to go up, for the record. But you don't need to know that. This will carry you across the room. What I probably should have done is actually make it more obvious where these magnets are going to stop. But, you know, hindsight and all that. We also have the mag flies from Magnet Man, one of which is semi-dangerous. This one here. We also have this solitary spine enemy. There's only one of those in the game. Because, sure, why not? We have the Peachies, which are coded to walk like they probably should. This Sakigane icon can be skipped now, unlike before where it was placed just so you couldn't skip it. I'm going to skip it this time because it's useless. Here, as was pointed out on Flashman's stream, these got used in a dangerous situation far too early. I agree. I completely agree. We got a mid-boss. Buzz. To infinity and bzzz. Buzz Lightyear, Tim Allen. Yes, Buzz Lightyear with Tim Allen. So, Tim Allen Grunt would be appropriate right there. I can't do it. I can't do a Tim Allen. I can't do a Dr. Wily. I can't do a Tim Allen. So, these rooms were designed by Loyana. For the record. Because I'm pretty sure they were. Which includes this lovely one here. I like these rooms. I like that room because it's silly. I like this room because it's also silly. You can pretty much skip this guy by doing that. You can still dash while having the being able to get back into influence, and in fact you're meant to. So there's a lot of speedrunning tactics going on. I'm just going to face plant into that Hammer Joe. Which brings his mighty hammer. Whoop! And we've got Magnum Man. Magnum Man got a complete overhaul in this release of the game. His attack pattern is almost completely new. And he's now annoying. He does this, which he did before, but now he does this. So I'm meant to dodge like that. So your opportunities to hit him is when he's crossing the room. This is one of the times where I feel like the double damage is completely justified with his boss fight. He spends far too long invincible to not have double damage. So there's Magnum Man. Whoop! We get Magnum Missile! Hurrah! Another weapon that's exactly the same as it was in Mega Man 3. Last but not least, we have Sexual Innuendo Man. He's tough. He'd been eating his spinach. This is one of the tracks, music tracks, where I actually prefer the Joseph Collins version over the Chris Chet version. I'm not sure why, but I just like I really love the introduction to this track. Oh no, bees! Run! The bees used to be a lot worse, believe me. You used to have about 4 of them gang up on you at once, which is just horrendous, and I'm not sure why. Now you only get 2 of them gang up on you at once. Here's where the dash comes into real handiness. words, comes in real handy to deal with the winding hands, which are also fast because Quint is fast. I don't think we've discussed this. Whee! In previous versions of these games, the spinning balls, mace balls here, were on a global timer sort of thing, so they now reset between rooms, and these returning monkings, you can at least snipe them before actually triggering them, so they're just useless. I have mid-boss, Picket Claw. This guy reuses sprites from Rock Board, particularly one of the cards of Rock Board, but I thought, you know what, he actually looks quite good, let's just use him. Less well sprited is the claw itself, but you know what, whatever. Here we're introduced to the cart riders. I think, at least in this version, you can shoot them down. Yeah, you can. In previous versions, they were pretty much invincible on the card, which made them very annoying to deal with. Here's a section where there used to be a lot of bees, but since the bee timer got changed, that you no longer get thousands of bees. You get like usually none, sometimes 4. So yeah, I'm ignoring you. I don't really need that one up. I don't really need to be face planting into well, these mace balls. So they're now just a trigger happy enemy rather than an enemy you've got to just dodge with like very little chance of dodging. I'm going to ignore you two. I'm going to mistime my jump, so you. Okay, we're going to ignore you. I'm going to. There we go. It's better. The Picket Man Bull placed very badly. And Hardman. Hardman also got a big buff in this update. Normally, when he beforehand, when he embedded himself in the ground, he didn't pop straight back out. He used to get stunned himself for a long time. Now, you've got to dodge several things at once. He's still not hard. To use the difficulty terminology. But at least he's competent, rather than, I'm going to stun myself for 40 years while you shoot me with bullets. He also does the Gutsman style delay. Whoa. Interesting. I've seen that happen before. The Gutsman style stomp rather than the Hardman style stomp, because screw the original stomp, that made no sense whatsoever. And now we move on to the Dr. Wily stages. Yeah, I really can't do Dr. Wily. Okay. We're going to showcase the weapons we just gained, and yeah, let's do that. For the record, want any certain weapons and also for the record, you can need spawn at Gabriel while it's standing still. Let's try that again. For the record, you can kill Gabriels also using weapons. Like, not that one. This one? I know one of the regular weapons can kill these things. There we go. Yes. The logical one. The logical weapon can kill these things. Just need a pusher. I think that's the same sound effect I used for Marley's Shackle. Christmas Carol. Yeah, this is basically just Marley's Shackle without the item grabbing effect. That's literally it. Other fun factoids, this tile set, it doesn't look anything like the Hardman stage. Well, you're wrong there, buddy. You'll see, this is Hardman's tile set from the Game Boy games, with some of the large ones made by myself. But yeah, this is Hardman's tile set from the Game Boy game. I thought it'd be neat, because the rock one was just sort of generic and boring, and this looks much cooler, I think. I can't remember if any weapons can destroy these spike balls. Clash Blaster. Working as intended. Whoops. Intentional, clearly. Whoops, noodles. I could probably fix that. Nothing should kill those. Flash Bash apparently does. Oh dear. Last but not least, we have Hard Knuckle. Which one shot's gonna be Hammer Joe's. Also, see, it can pick up E-tanks. Why it didn't in the previous video, I have no idea, but it can pick up E-tanks. Yeah, Hard Knuckle is Hard Knuckle. It's exactly it. You can control it. Shoot it. It hits hard. It breaks walls. There you go, that's what you need to know. We're done. Woo! Magnum missile works like it did in Mega Man 3. But we actually need enemies to shoot it at. There we go. It's better against certain bosses than most of the enemies in Magnet Man stage, because obviously it wasn't designed for the enemies in Magnet Man stage. Yeah, there you go, it hit it. Oh, change direction. Bloody hell. So this is what I was talking about with the Pikachus. They are coded in this game to work like they should. They look like they should work. So rather than just having a straightforward movement pattern, they actually move with they change the. You watch them. That's how they look like they should move, and that's how I coded them in this game. So I thought that was just neat. I hope they don't longer clip through the floor and fall through, because I've used that exact reused that exact code for Quint's Revenge 2, so yeah. Needle Thresher was literally the first weapon made for the game, that's why it's the first one in the thing. That's it, that's the only reason why. I'm not sure why the next weapon I made was air shooting. Certainly, it one-shots one of those things. It's a short-range weapon, it does a lot of damage, it pierces shields. That's all you need to know.